I gotta remember to unmute my mic. Hello. Okay, everything. Okay, audio's looking okay. Hello, Silent. Are you ready for more Phoenix? I honestly don't remember where we left off. I think we left off of where, it was Mia and she had all those psych logs. Oh, for more Phoenix, right? Which one was it? 3... Should be this one. Oh, you don't even remember the last time you were here? That's alright. Yeah, probably at the end of another stream. Alright. Don't remember where we... Wait. Is this right? Did I load in the right save? Wait. Okay, no, it should be this. Why don't I remember this then? Okay. What? Rasir von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Oh my god, we get to meet the whip lady. Hold on. Successor? Manfred von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks. Also, he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a habit of tisking. You're going to drive to college in a bit? Ooh, drive safely when you do. My college is... I could theoretically drive there, but I just prefer taking public transit. Also mostly because they charge people for public transit anyway. So I might as well use it if I have to pay for it. Okay. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor. I wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be. If you don't mind answering, Silent, what are you studying? I am not going to be streaming for the next 6 hours. I don't think I could. It's just 6 hours is a long time. It's no good. Oh, is this Pearl? I'm hoping this is Pearl. Mystic Maya. Oh my god. She's so cute. Look at her. Pearly. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then... Did you came all by yourself? Or not to say for now? That's fine. Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. Can you... I don't... How old is she? She's like... She's at least like 6, right? Oh my god, the 6-year-old ran all the way. That's... I can't... Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train... Oh man, okay. If it takes 2 hours by train, she probably ran for like 3-4 hours. I can barely run for 30 minutes. Pearly, what about the train? How? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I didn't even know what courthouse it was, especially in LA. I don't know. Probably... I don't know LA. Are there many courthouses there? Still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. Maya is me. I can just imagine she's just like sitting there watching the objections being thrown back and forth and just... Keith. It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. He's still hung up. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot. You don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. He's so sad. He misses his husband so much. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. You love watching Phoenix and Edgeworth argue in court. They're both so gay. Yeah, I love it too. It's so great. It's so... Chef's kiss. The homoerotic tension is lovely. Nick? Oh my god. Here she is. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Oh no, I have to give her a voice. Fuck. I don't know. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? She's gonna be reoccurring for a while, isn't she? See, my brain is thinking German. Me, I cannot do German. Oh, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor von Karma. I'm Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. She's got the whip! It's orange too. Oh my god. Wait, it's got a little tip at the end too. How much do you want to bet that whip is long enough to reach him? Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Oh. She hit him! I'm talking. Oh my god. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh my god. I'm gonna expect many whippings, aren't I? Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. A foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. And to pause for a second to like process if I said that right. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Oh, she does a little curtsy. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Oh my god, Dick Gumshoe. Quintessential himbo. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. I don't think I'll ever get tired of her whipping somebody. I'm not a sadist, I promise. Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. Oh, if everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. Few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Alright. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. I can't remember, how close is point blank. I guess point blank is pretty close. Maybe the gun was, right up to his forehead. Okay, the direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead. I haven't received any penalties for pressing stuff yet, so... The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, my face were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into her hands there. Shot was fired from point blank range. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. Oh, okay, that answers my question. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? The alliteration is on point. Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Okay, stabbed in the chest. I do believe Maya stabbed this man, but I don't believe she shot him. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? Fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
Looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course my face fingerprints are all over it.
All over it, huh?
Ugh, this does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? It had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. So he was sitting, or he was on the floor when he was shot. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Take a shot every time she says fool. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. And does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today.
Very well, the court accepts them into evidence.
Okay, pistol, and then knife. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Ooh, hello Tristan. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints of them. This does seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally. ASMR? Is it because of the tags? I just leave that there. I'm too lazy to delete them. This is going from bad to worse. A link? Oh, yeah, tag. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, you still wish to plead not guilty. It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
You're thirsty? You drinking water? See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. You hope? Does that mean you hope you have water?
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I'd better think this through all the way. I don't know. You hope that emote was water? When I mouse over it, there's thirst in it, so I'm hope, I guess. Although it's small, and from my viewpoint, it looks like someone stuck a straw in someone's head. Or is that someone drinking from a faucet? I can't see. I'm blind. Plead not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor.
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Another whip. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir.
Now see here, proceedings are run by... Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. I just like cows in general. I don't live near a farm. Because if I did, I would have so many cows. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. That sounds like a good idea, having a pet calf and calling it Hoofer. Except Hoofer will grow really big. And then Hoofer would not be able to stay in the house. Hello, Gold! Okay. As you can see, it's covered in blood. I mean, yes. The defendant attacked and killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Hoofer would turn into steak? No! I would keep Hoofer. For friendship. He's friendship shaped. Can't eat.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this.
This piece directly links my fate to the crime, sir. You put it on at least like a pit bull? Well, the thing is like cows have these like head harness things that people use to like, it's kind of like a bridle on a horse. They use that on cows, which is basically what I use for my dogs because dogs also have head harnesses. So I'm essentially walking a cow, pretty much.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Maya's costume.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. I seem like a bit... what? Oh, the lady? Maybe because of the hair. Sorry, pal. Oh, right. We already went over this. Is there a need to press this? I might as well. Might as well press everything. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal? Ah, you can cuss. I turned the thing off where it, on the auto mod where it monitors for swearing.
Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Oh, all right, just please stop glaring at me like that.
He's so easy. No, that's okay. I like it in moderation. Okay, this is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. This, like, some of these statements, I don't know if they're worth pressing. Maya's costume. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. What is that? Oh, Stitch. I love Stitch. I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch in a long time. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Family cows? Yes. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? Oh my god, I wonder what Maya would look like in, like, not channeling clothes. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Why not? There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that is the victim's blood.
So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So are there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well. If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Ah, yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do?
I don't remember what we were talking about. Let's press further.
Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There's something wrong. There's a hole here. Must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. There's a hole on the sleeve.
Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Looks like my time is up, so about the costume. There's one little thing. Looks like a bullet hole on her sleeve. Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, pal?
Whoa, where is this problem you're talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Okay, the problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Okay, so it should be on the sleeve, so... I ask the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? Oh, there's a tiny hole here.
A hole? That wasn't in the report.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Order! Order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Sorry about that. Guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir. Okay, the defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder change drastically.
Ugh, we're in real trouble now. If only had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Okay, well, what do we have that proves he fought back? No diagram. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. 2 shots fired. Murder weapon, small fruit knife, belongs to the phase. Okay, there's nothing else I can see on that besides the bullet hole.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Okay, so there's a contradiction somewhere. Does it have something to do with the sleeve specifically, or I have to prove that the guy was fighting back? Diagram. I don't know if I have any piece of evidence. Diagram, no. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. 2 shots fired. I mean, am I supposed to raise the fact that there's 2 shots fired? It's covered in blood. I mean, I don't have anything to lose. I think I pressed everything, so we will try with this. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Okay, okay, it has to be this then. No? Okay. Okay, so it's got both their fingerprints on it and 2 shots were fired. Do I have to just press everything again? Okay, we went through this. Costume. Okay, we've been through this. It's covered in blood. What is this hole in the sleeve? We must have thought it was a tear in the seam. Missing the hole is not what I'm asking you about. I'm talking about the hole itself. The smell of gunpowder clearly gives away that it is a bullet hole. As if little things like that matter. But they do. A bullet hole in the sleeve, blood splatter all over the costume. Neither of these things can change the fact that the defendant killed the victim. I know there's something more to this costume. Come now, detective, you're wasting precious time. Yes, sir. Am I supposed to present it on here? No, it's not the right one. What am I supposed to do? I am so stupid. If someone knows the answer, just tell me. Defendant attacked and killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Okay, we've been through this. I mean, 2 shots were fired. Something to prove that the victim did fight back. The only thing I can think of is that gun. Because there's 2 shots fired and it has both their fingerprints on it. Or am I supposed to present the costume? Am I stupid? Is that what I'm supposed to? Hold on. What do I have to lose? Absolutely nothing. But my dignity. Ah, there we go. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Ah, you're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. All right, the wind seems to be shifting.
What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Ah! Now that you... Why, that's right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there was a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Ah! And don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself?
Ow!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. I wonder if he realizes, it's a woman. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Can you miss by being too close? I guess if they were like right up in your face, maybe. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright.
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
But please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Okay, saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind, let's continue with the testimony.
Okay, use the last of his strength to fight back. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. What kind of measurement is that? Ah! Sorry. Okay, I think that one was deserved.
Okay, while the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. I've never donated blood before, mostly because I am not a fan of needles. Where in the world did that pistol come from?
Looks like the victims. Dr. Gray had specifically bought it for that day.
But a handgun.
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Victim took a shot because they're too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. But then we do have a second bullet hole, so... Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. Oh, what kind of stupid statement is that? The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere, and uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Okay, well I have that thing where there's like this bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. I don't know how to bring that up though. Saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. I don't think I have anything to contradict that. Stabbed in the chest and shot at point blank. Used the last of his strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Okay, the defendant then picked up the... I don't know if I can just bring it up. It would be very weird, but I will try. Nope, okay. That was not it. Oof. Alright, let's see. What do I have? The gun. Is it something in the profiles, maybe? Murder during a channeling. It's kind of... And friend forever. I love that. Pearl. Maya's aunt. Eeny miny. Oh my god. Meeny miny. A lot of heart. I don't think I... What am I supposed to show? Because I think I've pressed everything. Two shots fired. Okay, we've already looked at her clothes. Autopsy report. Shot at point blank. I'm pretty sure I pressed everything. Yeah, okay, we already gone through that. Lost his strength while the two were fighting, took out his gun, took a shot because they were too close, they missed. Brandon then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Okay, we've been through this. What is wrong with this? I might have to go do a quick Google run. Phoenix, Wright, trials and tribulations. What is this game called again? Which one is this one? Justice for All, that's what it is. Okay. Justice for All. Walk through.
Okay, was it this? Okay, where am I? What okay. Oh. Okay, that is what I'm missing. It's supposed to be this because when you look, there is no gunpowder burn. Which I don't think I would have caught. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Ow! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and it was then when they were separated that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Oh, her little shimmy animation. Oh my god, emanation. I cannot English. Well then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. So, Maya pushed the doctor away. Am I supposed to say something about it doesn't make sense? But then, like, how would she pick up the gun, though? Right? Something doesn't make sense? There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yeah! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. Stabbed in the chest. Could it finally be this hole? Maybe it's this time to shine. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen. I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless?
The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen, passed through at a height at approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike but was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order! Order! This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Would have had to have been like here, right? Somewhere around here. Uh-oh, the judge's face is scrunched like he's just smelled some serious bad breath. That is,
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright.
Where is it? Because she should be standing there if she was shot there. I guess I have to be closer to the screen? It was in this area. Like right here? She was standing here near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground because... Oh my gosh, she suddenly turned British. Fuck. Height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? Oh my god, I can't... I slipped into British and now I can't get out. It is a trap. That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you!
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
It technically changes everything, right? Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figure there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Ooh. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the bag. Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Ugh, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. But punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
To be continued. Oh no, I'm not ready to deal with Lotta. She's gonna exaggerate and get things all mixed up again. Phew, that was a close one. I know you're giving in your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you are wonderful out there. When you listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Pearl! Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose me, my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Oh, are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, mine's not there.
Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Oh!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
Oh my god.
Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Ow! Yowza. Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's a violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ow! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Who is this man, Barney? Oh god, no, I hate it. That's that one song from Barney's playing in my head with the song they always sing at the end about the one big happy family. I hate it. I hate it. Ugh. Only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. What? She was not waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Wrecking course? Eh? Excuse me? Wrecking course, it's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Ah! Her face every time she gets whipped is so funny. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. I keep slipping into British. The moment of truth, what will be in that picture? Oh, let's see here. This here's the picture. Oh, she's holding the pistol.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room.
But that's weird. She's standing here when she was, like, shot over there. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Alright, only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. I'll just press everything. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. And why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them. Only the two of them went to the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Okay, we were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? Is she gonna bring up this argument every time? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you? Okay. It's the same thing.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I tell you that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Rush to the room. Okay, I'm not gonna press that because that did happen. Defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder? Why not? Lotta, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Eek. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like these are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see.
Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. She had that brief animation where it looked like she was being whipped. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like once. Again. Oh, rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. Okay, other than those two, there's no one else in the room. Well, there must be something wrong with that picture she gave, right? There has to be something wrong with that. This man looks crumpled on the floor. Okay, there's that. Trying to see if there could possibly be someone else. Floor plans. Let's just press this. Are you absolutely certain of that? Oops. Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? There's no one else in there, and you know it. Channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the flooring screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Correct given. Huh? What in the... Correct given. You know, you reckon that's a given. It took me a good look. I took me a good look around that room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Correct given, I mean. I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon given. Oh!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you have a problem with the testimony or don't you? Ugh, her story adds up. What's worse, I was there at the scene of the crime with her. Your story's exactly how I would have told it, too. Is there like a different option I'm supposed to pick? Like besides behind the folding screen? We already went this. We were waiting outside the door and bang, we heard a gunshot. I mean, I haven't pressed this. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Oh, yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. Ugh, just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in the photo? I don't have anything. Like, I literally have nothing.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume.
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer's someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia? Oh my fucking god. This is so weird to look at because my brain is having trouble reconciling the little 6-year-old Pearl with Pearl Mia. Oof. This is so weird to look at. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. I refuse to believe her clothes grew this much. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. I was murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this? Times like these are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any It's
fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Oh, all right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was mine. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at mine and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. Should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Okay, time to press her on everything. All I could focus on was Maya. So what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
Kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a look at it. Oopsies, go back. Oh, she's not good with blood, but Maya was covered in blood. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself.
Why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma?
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. I don't know if I can actually do anything. Well, I guess. Why not? Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. But more trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Okay, what does this one look like? Oh. That looks like it's changed too much to be Maya.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took the day at the scene of the crime.
It's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? I mean, all I can do is insist that it's not, right? Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into another person. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't catch that. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Oh, I've been holding down on my mouse button, and that is what has been causing it. I'm dumb. And taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that person in the picture is not Maya? Let's see. I don't think I have anything. Don't think I have anything. That's a close words. That was a bullet. Oh! There's blood, but there's no bullet hole. I can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange about this picture? Oh, blah, blah. I slipped into British again. It was, supposed to be this sleeve, right? Please direct your attention here. to the sleeve, but there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume.
Hold on. Where is this? Why can I not? There we go. I could not for the life of me figure out how to delete that. Ah! Love it. The bots are popping off in my chat. I don't think the auto mod is actually in here. So I need to figure out why it's not here. Oh, it's not turned on. Oh my god, my dumbass. Okay. Because normally that would have been caught. Okay, hopefully that. Well, hopefully that works soon.
If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
All right, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ugh, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. And jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
Well, what do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, would have gotten a I hate how I slip into British so easily. I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. She's shoving the blame off Gumshoe. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. At this point, I don't know how that man can afford to live.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it appears that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've gotten this one shot, all right? Got it. Watch this, Maya. He sounds like he's about to release a Beyblade. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What?
Order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Oh, why me? Lotta's like, I did nothing wrong. Why is she whipping me? The defense's argument is complete mess. Complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us. Oh my god, I clicked out. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mad scary. So why don't we say you... I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
When he says that, my brain starts thinking about computer science. If you prove one thing is true, then the other thing must be true. I mean, it's something I can't explain yet. I don't think so. Or is there a reason? Or maybe she left the room. Let's see. She left the room? I don't know. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face. Blah blah blah, I cannot. Oh my god, so many foolish stuff. While dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
I mean, the key.
Let's see, let's do this.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. That means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No!
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this court to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Wow! What was that? Was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes. I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Pearly! Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
A ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. Aw, I could just imagine little Pearls pressed up against the train window staring out as like the scenery rushes past. Huzzah, I didn't die that time. I was very close though.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come to look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little.
Hmm?
If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person.
Yes, Pearls.
Oh, I see.
Wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. We can talk to her? So what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before.
Oh.
And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally short, so...
And then that snobby woman with the roughly clothes.
Roughly? Oh, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent, all they care about is if they win.
That's terrible. But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Even Miles Edgeworth? Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. Phoenix is giving off I can fix him vibes.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth?
That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. What? I don't remember him dying. Did he die? I don't think my memory's this bad, is it?
That's too bad.
No, don't. Did Edward actually? Did I forget something like that? No, I don't think he died. He left, right? Why is he talking about like he's dead? I could have sworn he just like left. Like I didn't think he. Am I missing? I'm not gonna Google it in case I run into a spoiler, but like, I swear I don't remember him dying. And by the way,
Yes, what is it?
you wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh my god, is it a cyclops? Ah! It's 2. Okay, I need like 2 pieces of evidence. Ah!
I guess you can see through my lie, huh?
Yeah, clearly.
I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
Okay, I don't think I have any evidence yet. So let's just keep moving. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Shannon chamber? Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Oh, I totally forgot her voice. I don't remember her. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Misty is, Maya and Mia's mom, right? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious about that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. Well, because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. She has such an inferiority complex. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lana and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more. Did, however that is all that occurred. Ah, I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder. Of course, however. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright. Yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit, and after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who's been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Korean Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid. I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. I don't think there's anything I can really show her. Can I show her these pictures? And that is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that Heartland is a part of this country, right? Okay, close. Maybe I can ask her about the folding screen. There are 6 parts to the great sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, it's not really anything I can show her, I don't think. Let's go to the winding way. Is there anything here? Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Okay, what about the side room? This box is still here. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. What's with this box? I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Could you fit a person, perhaps? Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. It's decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Okay, we've already gone through this. There's really nobody here. Can I look at this again? No, it's the same dialogue from before. I don't have anything for her yet. Maybe if I go to the offices. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Okay. There's nothing here then. Detention center? Maya must still be in questioning. Should probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Okay, well, there's something I'm missing then in the village. Oh, that's right. I have to use the thing. Okay, so I have to present this.
I don't know if I have the evidence for it though yet. I know the key is one of them, but I don't know what the second one would be. Pearl's alibi. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
Oh, but what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Was she here in the winding way? You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way?
Wow, you got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
You really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was Pearls doing in the winding way? Oh, fuck, I don't have anything for that, I don't think. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Okay. I have to go to the winding way. There's something there. I swear to God, she broke that urn or something. There's nothing that, I don't have anything on it. It just says it's an old urn. Garden. Can I look at the incinerator? Small incinerator. No, all the dialogue is the same. Side. Am I able to ask Morgan? Am I supposed to ask Morgan about this? Maybe if I show her the key? This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence after all. And she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. What is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... Can't describe it. Okay, well... What am I missing? That is what I'm missing. Okay, I'm supposed to show this this key to Pearl. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right?
Yes.
Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
The incinerator? Huh. She's talking about the one in the garden.
The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek.
When was that?
It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick.
Yes?
Are you going to tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Okay, there we go, and then now I can go to the incinerator. To the winding way. Oh, there's suddenly stuff in there now. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Ooh, looks like they noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me. Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy? Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So it's like, my turn. It's nice to see you, too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited?
Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here.
Oh, really?
For example, like, that urn over there, do you, like, know about it?
All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? What does that say? I am?
Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure.
Huh, didn't know that.
And, like, it's sealed inside that urn.
It's... What are you talking about?
Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit.
Amy... Faye? Who's that?
Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Crane channeling technique was Mystic Amy.
You don't have to get upset with me.
So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic?
Romantic, huh? That urn is really as important as she says. It could be a vital clue. Eni, I want to ask you about the murder.
Murder?
Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one.
Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this. Like, murder thing?
Oh, yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Crane Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident?
Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do with the murder?
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Uh-oh. How many locks is this? 2? Okay. Psych locks?
Like, what is it?
Looks like I'm going to need something to pry our mouth open on this one. Okay, well I can examine the incinerator. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. I don't think I have anything else as to like what Pearl was doing, so I guess I have to... I'll try to break her psych locks. Let's see. Traffic accident. I think we should have enough. Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep, and, like, that's all I have to say about that.
Huh. Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind?
In the malpractice? Because all I have is the newspaper. I don't think I have anything. Will this work? Oh, wow. So, like, that person had a car accident too? Okay, no. We need to find someone else who also had a car accident.
Oof. Yeah, no, back. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Is there anywhere else I can go? Maybe Maya's back, finally. Rain Village. Oh.
There she is. Hey, Nick. I've been waiting.
She looks so helpless.
So, how was it? What did you find out?
Well, I found a few things.
Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye?
I just need a little more time. It's all come together. It'll all come together by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble.
So how was it? Today's trial, I mean.
You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie.
Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya.
Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Of course not. You're completely innocent.
If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right?
Well, did you check behind the folding screen?
I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there.
That's exactly what Lotta said, too.
Nick.
Yeah?
Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray?
Because of something Mia told me.
My sis? What did she tell you?
She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you.
Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am.
You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged.
Drugged?
I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray.
That's...
I want to ask you something about Pearls.
Pearly? What about her?
No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder.
Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you?
No, nothing like that.
She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great. And cute.
I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right?
Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball.
A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball,
it's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Really, really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball, huh?
She wants to get it. She always climbs right into the clothing box.
Clothing box?
Yeah. Riley's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about.
Clothing box in the side room, huh? Okay, that should be enough. I think we have enough to unlock, Pearl's thing. Or we can grab the ball from the clothing box. Oh, there's Lotta. Ah! Ah! Hey, wait, please, Lotta. She ran off into the manor. Lotta. Ah! Hey!
I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust.
Okay, I gotta go to the side room. I gotta grab the ball. There it is! Steel Samurai ball. How cute. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction.
But it doesn't look like she's here. Is she in that box? It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then what is it doing on the floor? Hello, Lotta? Knock knock. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. Wonder what's inside. Ah! What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash I needed a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then how could this... Clothing box added to the court record. Nice. Okay. Now we have to find Pearl. Meditation room. Is Pearl going to be in here?
Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now.
What person?
Oh, you know, that person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
Ah, she means Lotta.
She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, I have everything. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
What if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? She's in the winding way. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way.
Wow, you got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry. Not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the winding way? She was playing with her ball. You were playing with this ball, right?
Oh, that's right. How did you know?
Oh, that's only one lock? Goddamn. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball.
Oh, yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
What do you mean something? Nothing happened.
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Oh, I don't have the urn thing. I need to have the broken urn. Okay, I don't have it. Don't think I have enough evidence yet. Can I ask Amy about the vase then? Can I look at this thing again? So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh. Weird. Oh, it's not I am. It's supposed to be Amy. The pieces aren't glued together properly. Yeah, it's supposed to be Amy. Okay, well now I have everything to break Pearl's psych locks. So we will just speedrun up until where we were. Okay. She was in the winding way. Okay, and then she was playing with the ball, and this will break the first lock. And then something bad happened. She broke the urn. She didn't want to make her mom angry, so she glued it together. This urn. It's a village treasure, right?
Oh,
And the spirit of the founder of the Korean technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
yes.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It's a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess?
It is so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks.
Her voice is shaking.
How can you tell that urn has been broken?
Is it possible I have Amy? Yeah, Amy Faye, there we go. Who started the Korean channeling technique?
Huh? It was Mystic Amy.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Yes, my thing went up. So it seems like the entire game, that is my, like, that's my bar. Like, I can't, like, it doesn't reset every trial. If so, I am fucked.
Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball.
That's when you broke the urn.
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away.
Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay?
I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice.
Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
Hallway? You mean winding way?
Yes.
Oh, she's so cute.
The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
I see. So about how long did it take you? Must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lana and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
I'm going to get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from the cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done and a happy resolution. Phew. Sacred urn updated. I don't think I have anything yet on Eenie. Phew. I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. Hit. And is E. Miney being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? That nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Enie. But where am I going to find info like that?
Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty?
Ah, Lotta. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing her, whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Oh, well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
Not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister.
Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me.
Don't forgive her?
I could be that petty. I could be. I don't think it matters which one I pick, right?
Sure. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Ah, thank goodness. I'm still...
What?
No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, a lot of heart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up.
Thanks.
Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free.
Lotta not taking money. Now I know this one's an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta?
Well, heck, ain't it obvious? Is that a cult freak?
You mean Eenie Miney?
Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That granny, you and me, we're all together that whole time.
So Lotta suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eenie. Can I not ask her about it? Maybe I can... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to maybe show her about Eenie.
That's Eenie Miney, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I had heard as much. I'd also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Crane Village.
You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her?
That was the whole point I showed her to you. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her?
Sure.
Well, what is it?
It'll cost you. It'll cost a lot.
Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary.
That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago.
Hospitalized? But why?
Well, heck, you can go find out on your own.
Huh?
Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something.
Maybe? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go up there. Ugh. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right?
That's the way the gumbo spoils. Spoiled gumbo sounds. Ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. What, hottie? Oh my god, let's go to the hottie clinic. Why is it called hottie? So, this is where Eenie was hospitalized. Oh my god. If I keep
I can't keep looking at this guy. The more I look at him scratch, the more I feel itchy. And the more I scratch myself, the more itchy I feel. And it's a vicious cycle that will never end. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes, I'm Director Hachi. Hush!
I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself.
Yes, so what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Miney.
Miss Eenie Miney. Yes, oh, her. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir. No, you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
Sweetums, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me.
Don't you dare start with Sweetums singing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital.
Wow. I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. I don't think this guy's the director. I think he's a patient.
Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes?
Don't, yes, me? Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hottie.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the humanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yes.
Doctory? Clinical stuff?
Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what is that looking for? What does that look for? Yes, this really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. And they can't accommodate everyone. They move some of their patients here.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes. We do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes, it seems that way.
What do you know about Miss Eenie Miney?
Now you're talking. Yes, the girl. She was transferred from the general hospital.
God, I hate this. I can't look at this man. From the general hospital to here? What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad.
So what kind?
Yes, well, no. You see, that's something. No, I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director.
See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's on those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes.
Oh, I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's got to be something I can show to this old coot. Can I show him the car accident? So what do you know about this?
See, this and my mind's blank. Yes, it's boring. That's right, boring. Yes, how do I put it? If you had more attractive items, yes.
Attractive, huh? I guess I have to show him the profiles of maybe Mimi? About this person.
I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before. I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted.
I hate this man. It's Sal Manella all over again, and I hate it. I don't believe this. What if I show him Eenie?
Miss Enie's really cute in this picture. You'd agree, right?
Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she was a big accident. Yes.
I'll tell her for you.
Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting.
Well, I don't have... What can I show him? Is there anything I can even show him yet? Maybe I can't show him anything. I don't know.
Okay, well, apparently I'm supposed to show him my badge. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder. Yes. Look at the angry face. Violence isn't the answer. Yes. The trial's tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually. I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm this place's walking dictionopedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. My specialty is in young, silky, smooth, hardy patients. I hate this man. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eeny Miny, right? Little Miss Eeny Miny? That girl. I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well. Okay, do I talk? Eeny Miny. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Miny. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. The girl, that's right. She was transferred from here from the General Hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah, she was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. I could see it was a huge wound at that. Huge injury? Oh, I didn't see that message. Good God, what is that? I don't know. Like, Sal Manella's rival. I hate him so much. A huge injury. Her body was wrapped around in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright. Yes, it was an accident. An accident. Scary, yes. Cars. Yes. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, this was labeled as terrible injuries. I swear it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? I hate him. Like, if I had to choose between... You know what? I don't think I could choose between this man and Sal Manella. I would die. I would rather die. Oh my god. Just now you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Messini's operation? Yes, Messini's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad. Very bad. Is it really that bad? It was a good thing that Messini had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, she had just done her license. So they just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. So see, I got a picture. That's the way to remember her. Yes, well, more like striped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? Pretty girl like her, I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a pleasure. My pleasure. Precious. Ah! I hate this. I hate this. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. Probably got burned up along with the car. Yes. So you looked up information on Yi's accident, correct? Yep, I did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max. but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Here we go, Yes. Going to this machine was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
Engrossing, so says. Strong jolt woke her up, and next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Bikini followed the door. Finally got it to open, somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you read all the details in the article. Yes.
My skin crawls. I hate this. A new clue. I should probably look this over.
Spécialiste Bikini has had a surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes, so how was I? She really helped, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, well, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell me seeing I said hi, okay? Yes.
It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. I hate that. I hated that. Okay, what do I get from looking? This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are sofas lined up. But I don't see all that many patients.
Yes, well, it's quality and quantity that counts, huh?
What in the world did that have to do with anything? I wonder where that doorway down there leads to.
Oh, that's the X-ray room. Yes.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Yes, well, because that's the X-ray room. Yes.
There's something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me. This patient is undergoing rehabilitation.
Look at that strange face twisting all those ways in that oily sweat. His whole body swaying back and forth, wobble wobble, like he's about to fall. Yes.
Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here.
Sorry. Yes, most sorry. Yes,
My god, I hate... This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? Alright, I am out of here. I hope I never have to come back. I hope I never have to come back. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? And yes, I did. I lost 10 years of my lifespan in the process. Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. You wouldn't look so well either if you had to talk to that man. I guess so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? Said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know. Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into. A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about, that's the first I've heard of it. Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master seed. Yup. Right now, the master is this medium named Mr. Fay, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Hello, honey. Eeny miny. Do you know where Eeny is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things. Only she can clear up for me. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Mr. Fay's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister's usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, Somehow Granny there lost her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things, too, like, she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Nice family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Alright, well, time to go. I'm guessing Morgan is in there. Oh, no, she's not. Okay. Anyways, time to go break through Enie's locks. I hope I have enough. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to find the unlocker's secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Behold, my Magatama. Well, not mine, but Maya's, but behold. Alright. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Where was that article I got? Okay. So I just show her that. I am gonna save though. Can I save? Oh, I have to go through all this again. Okay. I just want to save because it doesn't seem like my bar resets every time with the trial. Okay, we'll just present this quickly and skip to the evidence. Okay, skip, skip, skip. Whose accident? Your sister's, but also somebody else's. I think it's suffice to say that this is actually Mimi who took on the face of her sister. Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too? You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person like had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. What? Oh, am I supposed to show her? Oh, I guess that was it. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Okay, well, this is where the article comes in. No! Fuck me, I forget. The controls are terrible. I hate this. I forget that you have to press a button to switch between profiles and evidence. Might as well load and get my 1 point back. I wonder what that bracelet is on her other wrist. It looks like a horseshoe. Okay, whose accident? Your accident, Eni. You are hiding from me. Okay, profiles. Eni, present. And then you say I'm a liar, but I have proof. This article. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Missini Miney holds interview about crash. Ah, you suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Miney, is, like, pretty common. Ah! What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here, too. Like, totally? Wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Would it be this license photo? Because that's all I can think of. Yeah. Should be the license photo. This is your proof. Like, oh, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director? Now are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's like totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And? That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... Mimi? I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. And Mimi, you were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Oh, that easy? Okay, we broke all of it. Huzzah! I'm back to full health. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At that time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger's side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Is there anything else I can ask her about? Show her the clothing box. She doesn't have an idea about it. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go somewhere else. I don't think there's anything I can look at there. Let's try the other rooms. No? Am I still supposed to talk to Eenie about something? I don't think I have anything else to show her. Let's try moving to somewhere else. Oh, what's this? Looks like something's up.
Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone.
Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man.
Mother, please, let me go too.
No, you must stay here and protect the manor.
But
Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real pistol.
Detective, do not upset me further.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't that the second time he just tried to show a kid his gun?
Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow.
Mother, this has never happened before.
Pearls?
Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya. She must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
She knows what's up. Her stare is really piercing. Ooh.
Alright, is she here? You kept me waiting, Phoenix.
Mia,
So, how are the preparations?
I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think.
Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya's found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear.
If memory serves, all right, she had psyche locks. Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now.
Sure, I welcome you to try.
Well, there's not anything else I can ask her, right? Mia.
Yes?
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Okay, that's what's locked. It's 3 locks, my goodness.
Why, do you think so?
It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets.
It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia, again, by tomorrow's trial.
There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow.
You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray?
Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started.
Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling.
That's what I think in any case.
But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there.
That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale.
You know, the very sad thing about beached whales is they either dry out or they crush themselves to death because like their body or their organs or whatever, it's so much weight that like they literally get crushed on land. I think that's very sad. I read a poem once about beached whales. It was very pretty. I don't remember the author, but it was it's very sad.
I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling?
This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it.
Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The power to change your physical appearance isn't the person you're calling, but something our ancestor Mystic Amy Faye acquired.
I've heard that name before.
The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the crane's sacred urn,
But not anymore.
It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale.
Are you saying that to me? Being able to see you is just a fairy tale.
Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too?
Okay, time to unlock her thing.
The murderer. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right?
Yes.
Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting.
It's either... Is it Maya, Pearl, or Morgan? Or... Because I don't think it's Eenie or Mimi, right? That doesn't make sense. I don't think it's Maya because we're already defending Maya. Pearl doesn't make much sense. So the only other option is, by process of elimination, is Morgan. So we'll try Morgan.
Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi.
That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. I mean, there's that incinerator stuff I found, right?
The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. I mean, it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder.
Yes.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes? But why?
I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy.
Huh?
You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume.
But this blood.
And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume?
I mean, I have her thing, right? It's the same material. Can I present that? Don't? Okay. What am I supposed to show? What else? I mean, I have the key that was found with the cloth, right? Alright, well, let's try.
I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh?
At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden.
You're right.
And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume.
It would certainly seem that way.
Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt.
Exactly.
You did very well, Phoenix.
Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However...
However?
Like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
Yeah, she was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know if my aunt is the culprit, and how did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
Want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
Well, Eenie, right? Pretty sure I'm supposed to present Eenie. Eenie Miney.
She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eenie Miney were in cahoots. Oh, that makes much more sense. Damn, though, sending her to prison. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eenie Miney is involved somehow. But we have one big problem in our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Well, then she could frame Maya, and then Maya wouldn't be the next master. Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there is only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? Why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Ah! Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Mia, Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. To be continued. Okay. And then I think this is a good place for me to stop. Because alas, I must wake up early in the morning. Okay, so we'll leave it here, and then next week we will do the trial, which will probably be the last part of this case, I'm assuming. Probably. I think so. Yeah, okay, and then next week we will finish this. Okay. Thank you everybody who stopped by. We'll continue this next week, and I'll see you guys then. Alright. Goodbye, have a good night, morning, wherever you guys are. Alright. Bye-byes.